Chapter 1, Chemical Reactions and Equations. What is a chemical reaction or chemical change? Let us just look with some examples. Identify the change in our everyday lives. Cooking food. A new substance is formed after the process. So in a change, if a new substance is formed, it is a chemical change. So cooking food is a chemical change. Next it is melting of ice. Is there any new substance form? No. So that is an example for physical change. Let us just look at the next one. Ripening of fruits. Can it go back to its initial stage? It's not possible. So ripening of fruits also can be termed as chemical change. Next it is boiling of water. Boiling of water. Will it be chemical change or physical change? Is there any new substance form? No new substance is formed. Okay, so it is a physical change. But in the case of rusting of iron, what is happening? Is there any new substance form after the reaction? Yes. So rusting of iron is termed as a chemical change. So based on these examples, we can define chemical reaction. In a chemical change, a chemical reaction takes place. So what is a chemical reaction? Definition: chemical reaction is a process in which new substances with new properties are formed. For example, hydrogen is a gas reacting with oxygen to form water. In the left hand side, all are reactants, all are gases, but product is liquid. Sodium reacts with the chlorine to form sodium chloride. A new substance is formed with new properties. So such a type of changes are called chemical reactions or chemical change. Is it clear? Chemical reaction is a process in which a new substance with new properties are formed. Here there are some examples. What are substances on the left and right called? In the reaction, the substances in the left hand side are called reactants. And after the reaction, what is formed? It is termed as products. So hydrogen is reacting with oxygen to form water. Hydrogen and oxygen are termed as reactant and water is termed as product. Iron plus sulfuric acid. These are termed as reactants. What will be the product? Iron sulfate plus hydrogen. So just left hand side of an arrow mark and the right hand side of an arrow mark. That will be different. So a chemical reaction can be represented with the equation. Two types of equation will be possible. Word equation and chemical equation. Let us just see here there is a word equation given. Hydrogen plus oxygen gives water. How to write the chemical equation? You all know the names of these elements. So hydrogen, that is the name of the element. How to write the symbol? What is the symbol for hydrogen? Yes, H, capital H. Then what is the next element? Oxygen. What is the symbol for oxygen? Yeah, that is O, O2. Two atoms of oxygen reacts with the two atoms of hydrogen to form a compound. So in the left hand side two elements are there, but after the reaction a compound is formed. Water is a compound. How to write the formula for water? If you have confusion, you can just write the valency and cross multiply that. You will get H2O. Just look at that. Is it a balanced equation? The number of elements in both the sides, are they equal? No. So let us just go with another example. Sodium is reacting with the chlorine to form sodium chloride. Sodium is an element. Chlorine is also an element. Symbol for sodium Na. And what is the symbol for chlorine? Cl. So Na plus Cl gives. This is the chemical equation. Sodium chloride NaCl. How could we write that? Yes. Just use the simples, cross multiply with the valency, and we will get the compound NaCl. Okay, this is the way to represent a chemical change in two ways, word equation as well as chemical equation. Now we are just going to study how to balance a chemical equation. Why should we balance a chemical equation? Because an atom is law of conservation of mass states that mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. So in the left hand side and the right hand side, both the side, the number of elements should be equal, number of atoms should be equal. So we have to balance an equation. You have to look at what are the steps included to balance an equation. We have to write left hand side as well as right hand side with the name of elements. So in this reaction, elements are hydrogen and oxygen. In the left hand side, how many are there? How many hydrogen atoms? 2. Right hand side, there are also 2 in the case of hydrogen. But in the case of oxygen, left hand side only 2, there is 2, and right hand side only 1. So how to balance that? Is it a balanced equation? No. To balance that, we have to multiply oxygen with 2. So can we multiply oxygen alone? It is not possible. So we are multiplying water molecule with 2. Now we have to look at the number of oxygen. It is equal in left and right hand side. But what is the problem? Hydrogen's number is different now. In left hand side 4, in right hand side 4 and left hand side we multiply that with 2 again to make it 4. So we get number of hydrogen atoms in both the sides equal. So this is a balanced equation. 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. It is a balanced chemical equation. Let us just check another one. Na plus Cl2 gives NaCl. First step, write the elements left hand side and right hand side down by down. Sodium, chlorine. Then left hand side, what is the number of sodium? 1. Right also 1. What about chlorine? Left hand side 2, right hand side 1. How to tally that? How to equalize? Right hand side we have to multiply that with the chlorine with the 2. Okay, can we just do that in down? No, not possible. So we have to add coefficient 2 with the sodium chloride. So now what is the difference? Yeah, sodium is less in left hand side. So here also we multiply that with the 2. 2Na plus Cl2 gives 2NaCl. So now the equation is balanced. So we should study how to balance a chemical equation with these steps. Okay, here you are getting a chance to balance the chemical equation. Fe plus H2O gives Fe3O4 plus H2. Out of this, we should find out which element is more different, showing more difference in this. Okay, that element should be balanced first. Then automatically most of the elements will be balanced. Okay, here the most deviated, that was oxygen. So we are multiplying that with the 4. So what will be the balanced equation? Yes. Hope you all did it. Okay. Here is your homeworks.